And we're back with the Stell's crew. Airliner Sicilia, even. Can't believe this. This is definitely Joshua. Tossing on a scarf. Trying to look cool, huh? I hope you're taking care of yourself. Scarf style. Joshua really is still in the burrow. What's he doing helping those bandits? Why won't he let me help him? Joshua, you idiot. Doing crazy stuff like attacking an army base. And your eyes are so cold, like when we first met. And why do you look like you're getting along so well with that stupid tomboy? Stell? Uh-oh. Oh, Shira. Sorry. She got salty, didn't you know? I thought I heard your dulcet tones from all the way across the ship. I was worried when you just wandered off like that, Estelle. What's wrong? Air sickness finally getting to you? No. Don't worry. I'm not sick or anything, really. Well, alright. The weather is fantastic today. To think there are people plotting dark deeds under a peaceful sky like this. Goddess, what fools these mortals be. Yeah. Estelle, honey, you don't need to suffer alone, alright? I won't ask what you talked about with Niall, but always remember you have friends you can rely on. Meanwhile, Ricky and Anton are hanging out in the background. Probably talking about the Scott Frost regime and how terrible it is. And you'll always, always have me. Of course, if you really want to sort it out on your own, that's fine. But every one of us wants to help you if we can. Don't forget that. Shira. That's all. Don't worry. It'll be a while before we reach Bones. The ship will be stopping in Rolent on the way, though. So remember to get in your seat before that. I will. Relying on others, huh? Maybe speaking to everyone for a bit will clear my head. But of course, as always on an airship ride, you just want to go around and talk to everyone. Like a pool expert. Ricky! So suddenly Anton decides he absolutely needs to go to Bose. This, happens a lot, so I'm tagging along to keep an eye on it. Could be fun playing tourist while along for the ride at least. Tourist style. I'm not one to smolder away in the capital. That's not me, no siree. I'm going to travel Liberl, wherever my legs can take me. I know that somewhere out there, there's someone who needs me, and I'm going to find that someone. So basically, he's gonna be wherever we go. Essentially. It wasn't so long ago that I thought real peace with the Empire would have been impossible. Now it's almost upon us. This is a real victory for Queen Alicia's diplomatic efforts, I suppose. So, tomorrow's the day that they finally signed the Non-Aggression Pact. It's been 10 years now since the 100 Days War. Perhaps it is time we make proper peace with the Empire. Empire style. That lady said she runs a store in the city of Rolent. I'm part of the staff for Eddles and Grancel, so we got to talking about that. I bet it'd be wonderful to run your own store. Who cares if it's a tiny hole in the wall, even? Oh, I wish I could have a store of my own someday. I couldn't find any girls Greenon would like, even in Grancel. What am I gonna do for that boy? I'm just glad I met this girl to talk to on the trip back. I'm sure Greenon would like her a lot, but... Rolent up next, I'm not going there today, but I'd like to spend some time on a farm there someday. You mean Purzel Farm? Delicious food, clean mountain air, the perfect place to refine one's beauty. Plus my guy wants to go fishing, so there'd be something for him to do as well. I've heard Rolent has a lot of nice fishing spots. Does it ever? Rolent itself isn't too famous though, so they're all kind of secret. I should try them before someone writes a guide or something. Guide style. Alex! That passenger's a student from the Royal Academy, isn't she? Yeah, I can definitely tell she is. You really get a sense of refinement from every movement she makes. I wonder what that could be. I'm stuck apparently. How you doing? Hello, Estelle. Chloe, so this is where you've been hiding. Yes, it's a lovely view, isn't it? I'm guessing you're on one of your airship walks. Yeah. Kind of felt the need. What's happened to Joshua? What? How did you... Thought so. So that was what Niall wanted to talk to you about. Did you just bait me, Princess? Well, I am the possible heiress to a nation. Let's just say I'm well educated in secret royal bargaining tactics, and leave it at that. I'm no match for you, really. Yeah, it's about Joshua, alright. So Joshua is safe and even still in the borders of Liberl. But there's some element to it that means you can't be happy about it. Is that about it? That is it, isn't it? Chloe, you aren't a princess. You're a freaking mind reader. You asked me, you've got this queen thing in the bag. Huh, thanks. You know, because Papa's got a brand new bag and such. Still, that's good. Joshua is safe. Even knowing he's okay is a relief. Yeah, I was happy to find that out too, but... Estelle? Chloe, you remember when we went to arrest Dalmor, right? How Joshua responded when Dalmor threatened me with that gun. I do, yes. Oddly enough, that part was recently uploaded to YouTube. If I said that Joshua's eyes are like that right now, what would you think? Oh. Sorry, Chloe. I shouldn't really drop questions like this on you without context. Context be damned, even. You know what I'm talking about? No, it's fine. I can understand, at least a little, why you're so worried. Yeah. And, on a note that's absolutely in no way related at all. Like, yeah, totally has nothing to do with anything. Totally hypothetical, but, what would you say if I said, while I'm here worrying my butt off over him, he's with another girl? How old? About the same age as us. To answer this hypothetical question, I would find myself uninterested in any excuses Joshua would have to make. I know, right? It'd be totally out of line. Certain. Just what are you thinking, Joshua? Yeah, my current plan is to have Olivier sing at him for an hour, and then we'll hear everything. Thanks, Chloe. I feel a little bit better now. You're welcome, Estelle. I'm glad I could help you. Once I get my head on a bit straighter, I'll tell everyone what's happened. Can you keep quiet until then? She told her to shut up! Of course. I think I'll head back to my seat. Okay, see you later. Seat style. Bum 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 bum. Tita! Tita, what you doing? Oh, Estelle! I was kind of thinking about things. Things? Like what? Were you thinking about storm damage? Well, Estelle, I'm not really reliable, am I? Huh? You seem like you're worried about something. But is it something I can't help with? Oh, oh man. Even Tita sees right through me. I knew it! I knew it was kind of selfish to ask to come along, and I'm not really much help. I couldn't even stop Ren. I'm just holding you back, aren't I? Tita. Oh, you little dummy. You're worried about that? But... I'm not really worried, you see. It's more like I'm confused about something. I don't think it's really something anyone can solve for me, so... I just need some time to think on my own, okay? But, Estelle... Isn't there anything I can do to help? You bet there is. Hug it out. Huh? Wah! This is so relaxing. So soft, so cuddly, so warm. I could squeeze you all day. Aw, Estelle! Tita, having you along is a big help, okay? I don't just mean your mechanical knowledge, even though that's part of it. Just seeing you smile cheers me up a lot. Oh. Even Ren looked like she had a lot of fun when she was playing with you, right? Now maybe that was all just an act to fool us so she could do evil Ouroboros stuff. Or something. But you know what? Somehow, I can't believe it was all a lie. You reached her. I know it. You really think so? Oh, I hope so. There's that smile. Excellent! Your smile is the best, you know. A bunch of cuss words and a big smile into the camera. Now you're all so cute and huggable when you're all sniffly and sad, but... Oh, Estelle! Thank you, Estelle. Thank you. I'm gonna go back to my seat, okay? Okay, see you in a bit. Good times. Streaming for 3 hours style. Bum 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 bum. Hello, come to see the view from the bridge. The green rolling hills of Rolent, when viewed from up here, are something else, eh? They're the color of boogers, didn't you know? Staring at such a sea of green is calming and healing somehow. No need to alter course at the moment, helmsman. You may leave the rudder as it is. Keep our course steady. Lancer's stream is connecting to chat for some reason. I'm trying to figure out why. We'll be starting our descent to Rolent soon. Wah-doo-doo. Yes, understood. Maintaining current course. La-da-da-da-da-da-da. Fun. Bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. I heard Stephen Hasty likes falling asleep during Lancer streams. That's what I heard. I see. No, actually the reporter came to talk to Estelle. He's talking to John! Estelle seemed bothered after they spoke. I did wonder what... Well, that answers that. Yes, that's fine. We didn't report anything to the Royal Army yet. I imagine he has predicted all of this anyway. Ha ha ha! I called it perfectly, no? Well, to be honest, it was little more than a wild guess. But I suppose even jokes can be true sometimes. Even the bad ones. Especially the bad ones. You heard incorrectly. I know. You needn't raise your voice so, my friend. He's being berated on the telephone. Regardless, you're to see to our preparations the moment you return to the Imperial capital. Yes, so that he might intervene if possible. As always, you have my special thanks. But... Joshua, to think you'd be a match for Mueller. I suppose I should have expected nothing less from one of our Ouroboros' chosen. Still, that's one guess I dearly wish hadn't been true. What's true now? Uh-oh. Estelle. And what the heck are you whispering about down here? You and... Huh? Olivier, who are you talking to? Whatever could you mean? Do you truly believe I would engage in a secret soiree with a woman other than my Estelle? I can only pray, but come on. I know I heard you talking with someone. Ha ha ha! Oh my! You heard me talking to myself, did you? Technically, I'm talking to myself right now. Talking to yourself? Well, talking to myself like a madman wouldn't quite be accurate. I was going over lines from a play I once performed in, wherein I was the leading man, Balthier style. But the play was ruined by a chainsaw, sadly. Play lines? But why here? Our destination, Bose, is the closest city in the world to my homeland. As we draw closer to it, I must confess I feel the pull of homesickness. I fear that memories of home cannot help but tumble from my mouth. Oh, okay. You think I have cottage cheese for a brain or something? Well... You know, there's a lot of suspicious things about you, Olivier. I remember you were talking with Dad about something secret, too. Do you mind coming straight with me about why you're really here? To think you've become such a bloodhound for the truth. You've grown, Estelle. I've had good teachers. So talk already, Mr. Erebonian suspicious person. Allow me to relieve some of your worries in exchange for my silence. I would ask that you grant me that small favor. You are troubled over the theft of the bandit airship, yes? I do not think that it'll prove to be a problem. What? Why not? You recall our earlier conversation. The fact that the bandits are led by former Erebonian nobility is an embarrassing blemish on the Empire's image. The world does not wish to exasperate the issue any more than we do. However, as it could impede the signing of the pact, so if anything, the theft of the ship at this exact moment conveniently sweeps aside a problem. Is that really how it would work? Indeed. Well, if the bandits return to their old ways in the Burl skies, that will be a different story. I find it unlikely they would be so foolish, however. That's true. If nothing else, Joshua won't let them steal from others. Wait, how do you know they won't return to piracy? Why did you agree? Now then, I think I shall return to my seat. Would you care to join me? I think I'll pass. Hey, Olivier, can I ask you one thing before you go? Naturally. Okay, look, there's a lot I don't know about you, and you seem to like to keep your distance from everyone. But even so, I think you're a really important part of the team. I believe, and maybe it's crazy as hell, I don't know, but I do, that I can trust you, no matter what. Oh jeez, that came out kind of sappy. What I'm saying is, hey, what's with the drippy dinner plate eyes? No, it's nothing. You touch my heart, my fair Estelle. You need not fear. I shall not betray your trust, nor do I find your trust and love a burden. I give myself gladly to your cause. Well, love has nothing to do with it. I heard Stephen Hasty's in love. But thanks, Olivier. Of course. So if you'll pardon me. Wow, that's something. Bum, 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 bum. That passenger with the white coat sure is something. He was like totally muttering to himself. I wonder what that was about. And then he started laughing in the middle of it. Oh, I wonder if he's a dangerous psycho. That'd be so cool, but also kind of freaky. Freaky Reeky. Bum bum bum. Do, 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 do. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Visible to our right is the kingdom's largest continuous forest, Mistwald. It remains home to a large number of woodsmen, and is the source of 70% of the lumber used in Liberl. Okay. Mistwald is lovely when viewed from the air. Looking down at that enormous forest gives you a sense of just how wild the Rolent region really is still. I feel like I could watch forever. That's a shame. The dignitaries for the Non-Aggression Pact signing should be arriving in Grand Cell soon. Hope it goes off without any problems. Problem drinker, even. We'll be stopping in Rolent soon. We'll be getting off at Bose, though, so I guess we still have some time, huh? Estelle, what's up? Yeah. I always want to wander around when I get on an airship. I just can't seem to sit still in my seat. Huh. Yeah, that sounds like you, alright. Still, though, sort of surprised you don't relish the opportunity to take a breather. Huh? You know, after all the crazy bullcrap the society seemed to keep throwing at you. It wasn't just that mess in Grand Cell. It sounds like you ran into their guys in Ruin and Zeiss, too. Yeah. Sounds like you had just as big of a fight on your hands with the intelligence guys, though. It was just a lot of running around. So Bo's up next, huh? Well, after Rolent, at any rate. Ruin, Zeiss, Grand Cell. Wonder what else the society will try throwing at us. Yeah. Nothing would be the best answer, but I have a feeling we won't be that lucky. I heard Stephen Hasty's lucky. You too, huh? Well, let's hit the ground running and get to investigating those bandits once we land, yeah? Wait, what? Why the surprise? It's possible they're working for the Society. You said it yourself, remember? Yeah, I did, but... come to think of it, I don't think that's all that likely, you know? Yeah, it's sort of stupid. I mean, we fought them a number of times, right? They didn't really seem to be the kind of baby eaters the Society usually brings on, I think. Well, whatever. I'm sure we'll hear the details from old Lugren when we get to Bose. Lugren, even! Yeah, we will. Doritos style. Recapturing an airship, huh? That'll be tricky. Tricky Ricky. I'm sure we'll hear the details from Lugren when we get to Bose. Sure we will. Our next stop is Rolent. I would have loved to enjoy their fresh pastoral cuisine again. Well, there shall always be another time. Or will there? We'll have to pass through Rolent before we reach Bose, so this will be a bit of a trip. Go ahead and walk off some of that nervous energy if you want. Made of a deep energy. I'm going to Bose to help Daddy with shopping. Shopping, so much fun. Today I've got to head off to Bose Market on an errand for my wife. My wife works me to the bone and complains all the time like John. It's rough. Estelle, where'd you disappear off to? I just went to get some fresh air. I see. So I heard we'll be landing in a town called Rolent on our way. That's your hometown, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Well, to be specific about it, our house is just a bit outside the city limits. Dad wanted it that way, apparently. Huh? Interesting. A house built by Master Cassius. Must be quite a place. It certainly is. I, didn't know about that. I mean, I'm not sure if I'd say it's fabulous or anything, but it is really comfy. It holds lots of memories for me of Dad, Mom, and Joshua, too. I see. No, Zen, it's okay, really. If we were staying in Rolent, I'd invite you over. Next time, for sure. I'll look forward to it. By the way, Estelle, when we arrive in Bose, would you mind accompanying me on some training? Huh? This seems kind of sudden. Back at the Grand Cell Guild House, not only did I miss the sleep agent and the cookies, but I was unable to awaken myself. It's obvious I need to retrain in some areas I've been neglecting. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know how good a training partner I'd be for an A-rank bracer, but if you want me, you've got me. That's settled then. We're gonna train, and we're gonna train hard. I'm talking like blood and bruises. Well then, nothing to do really, so I think I'm going to catch a nap. Alright, you do that, sir. Now we just want to transition screens. Somebody we missed. Bum, 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 bum. When I was a kid, I really admired the Royal Academy. Well, okay, to be honest, what I really wanted to do was wear the uniform. The male uniform, that is, of course. Yes, yes, Shut up. Leave me alone, sir. Really starting to piss me off, you know. Oh, we didn't talk to these piles of garbage. Pico! I'm off to study the Haken Gate near Bose. It's arguably the most important landmark in the history of the 100 Days War. And I plan on combing over every crack in the wall of that landmark, let me tell you. When I get to the Haken Gate, says Mori, I'm gonna take so many photos you don't even know. I've always wanted to get a picture of a place as striking as the Haken Gate, so now's my chance. There we go. Those were the two characters we missed. Thank you for flying with us today. We will be arriving in Rolent shortly. Awesome. Please be aware that there may be turbulence when landing, so we ask that all passengers take their seats. Calculator style. Oh, hey! You should probably find your seat, Estelle. It really is dangerous to stand during a landing like this. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to fall over. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for flying with us today. Passengers departing in Rolent, please check to ensure you haven't left behind... Uh-oh. Now what? Huh? Oh my. What in the name of Gehenna? How could we have entered a cloud at this altitude? We didn't enter a cloud, sir. We're descending. This doesn't seem like a cloud, though. It's more like... Captain, transmission from Rolent Air Traffic Control. The city and surrounding area have been engulfed in a deep fog. The fog is back! Ready to bring you a brand new Let's Play. Lady speeds through nursing home halls on wheelchair. Cookie Clarence blocks hall. Stop! Got a license for that thing. Lady shows Kit Kat wrapper. Yes. Lady moves on and is blocked by Weird Harold. Stop! Have insurance for that. Lady shows treat coaster. Here. Lady moves on and gets stopped by Crazy Craig without clothing. Not the breathalyzer again. What? What the heck? Even on a huh? Even on a fuck? Even on a dick? Even on a bad day? Wow, it's completely white. Kind of like Stephen Hasty's skin. Did we enter a cloud bank? Possibly, but this also seems impossibly low to be a cloud. Is this usual when landing an airship? I sure as hell have never seen anything like this. Nor have I. Ding dong! Ladies and gentlemen, please, remain calm. I bet there's going to be storm damage. We've received word from Rolent that a deep fog has appeared over the entirety of the city and surrounding area. Air Control is currently preparing searchlights to aid our landing. Thank you for your patience. Fog? Rolent does get fog, but it's usually just like a thin fuzz, isn't it? Yes, I don't ever remember seeing it this thick. This really worries me. Ruh-roh. Well, so much for getting to Bose. I think we're going to be stuck here for a while. Fun fact. Stop! Holy, it's completely white. Yeah, you can't see anything. It looks like the Port Authority is grounding all flights until the fog clears. Yep, we're stuck here! God damn it! I think we'll want to visit the guild house here. Thought so too, huh? Huh? Why? This fog is deep and strange enough that even you and Shirazard comment on it, Estelle. It's possible the Society is behind this. Somehow. Apparently they know how to control weather. Ah. Only Rolent and Bose remain unmolested by their hands. It is possible their next experiment shall be here then, and not in Bose. Apparently so. Chapter 4. The Mist Demon's Target. Oh boy. Doo-doo-doo. Chapter 4 style, even. It's Ina! I certainly wasn't expecting you all to show up now of all times. You were heading to Bose last I heard. Yeah, but we kinda got detoured from that. We were, yes. The paranoid little part of me can't help but wonder if this is intentional. Well, I'm not going to complain about having you around. Anyway, I do believe this is the first time we've seen each other since you went off to train, Estelle. You look right at home in that new outfit. Ah, Ina, you'll make me blush. Mr. Vathek, Milady Claudia, Miss Russell, I believe this is the first time we've met. You believe correctly. I'm Ina, the receptionist for the Rolent branch. A pleasure to meet you all. The pleasure is mine, Miss Ina. Nice to meet you. Haha, good to meet you at last, Ina. I've heard a lot about you. Really? I wonder. Oh, and Olivier's here too. What are you doing over there, Olivier? Haha, don't, mind me. I was certainly not flashing back to memories of the destruction of my liver. Just for the record. What? Just let him be, Ina. Oh, and I'm guessing you know Agate, Ina. We've met, yeah. I don't come up by Rolent much, but we've only met like once or twice. It's still good to see you again though, Agate. So with the pleasantries out of the way, I'm sorry, but do you mind if we get straight to business? Business, even? Of course, Ina, go ahead. This fog appeared suddenly today around dawn. At first it seemed to be little more than the usual light mist we get here at times. But you could literally stand outside and watch it grow thicker. It was eerie. Do we have any idea what's causing it? None, I'm afraid. I bet Stephen Hasty's causing it. It's definitely covering all the city, but we're not sure of its full extent or source yet. Fog and mist have several common sources. You can get the sort that springs up off coast and flows inland, or the kind that forms in mountain basins. There are several basins in the Crowan Mountains near Rolent, are there not? There are, yes. It is possible that it's simply a freak act of nature, but unlikely. But with everything that's been happening recently, we should be on our guard. Should we put off heading for Bose and remain in Rolent for now? Kinda have to. That's the best idea, I think. Passenger ship sure ain't moving till this soup clears anyway. But... What's up, Estelle? Well, I was just thinking about the bandits and stuff. We were checking that out because we had no other leads, remember? The Royal Army's on top of that anyway, so we don't really have to go, you know? But... Look, what is it? Something eating at you? No, but it's just, Estelle, I'm not exactly sure what you're thinking, but calm down and consider for a moment. Huh? The bandit ship theft case is already over, in a way. You know Michael Jackson is broke when he held a sign that said, "We'll creep everyone out for food." He had a serious talk with his family to tell everyone he won't be getting a new face this year. He sold all the Beatle rights on eBay for $75. He's holding his own umbrella. He was seen hanging someone off the roof of a pawn shop. If they taken hostages, it'd be different. But as it is, there's no emergency demanding we take action. Action Andretti, even. And I can't imagine we'll stay in Bose in any event. That's true, but... On the other hand, something bizarre is happening before our eyes at this very moment. If the Society is somehow behind this, there's a good chance Rolent is in danger. So, which is the correct choice here? Estelle. Miss Shira? I think Estelle has a reason she wants to go, so, no, Tita. Shira's right. Estelle? Sorry, Shira. I guess I wasn't really paying attention to what's happening. You don't need to apologize. Everyone has times they have trouble focusing. Even I do, and I know Agate sure does. Now, hang on up. Being able to determine the best path without losing sight of yourself is a crucial skill for a bracer. Even if it is a bit easier to just say it's important than it is to actually do it. I'm still a student on that front too, really. I can hardly compare to Master Cassius in that regard. Really, Zen? To possess perfect clarity and retain one's good cheer in the face of adversity, it requires experience. And Master Cassius' ability to do just that saved us many times when he traveled to Calvert once. Huh? I didn't know that. Hey, don't sweat it, alright? Not as if you can just snap your fingers and be at the old man's level. You just gotta put one foot in front of the other and get better, bit by bit. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Sorry, Aina. That kinda sidetracked us. It's fine. So getting back to the matter at hand. At this point, there's nothing really specific we can ask you to do. You can hardly beat fog with violence, after all. Violence! I'd simply ask that you be on standby in case anything does happen. You can wait at your home if you'd like, Estelle. Oh yeah, I was gonna head home for a bit. Is there anything else we should watch out for besides that, though? Well... If you absolutely want to do something, could I ask you to check the roads for me? The roads? What for? The fog is covering the entirety of the city. However, it also seems to have spread out into the countryside. The thing is, I don't know how far it's spread yet. If you could go see how far it's gone, it would help me consider where we go from here. Sounds like a plan? Ah, and we also need to secure land routes in case the passenger ships continue to be unusable. Exactly. There's the Elise Highway to the south, the Milch Main Road to the west, and the Malga Trail to the north. Could you check those three and let me know the extent of the fog? Sure. That should be pretty easy. Easy style. Well then, for once this means Estelle and I will be the guides. Yeah, kind of a change, huh? We know pretty much everything about Rolent. Well, we'll be going with you then. Please form your party. You may choose 2 other members aside from the mandatory members. And try not to get kicked in the members. Right. We'll go with Chloe, I suppose.
Together now!
Together now style. Always nice to come back to Rolent. It's probably my favorite city in the world. This is ridiculous. I know the city like the back of my hand and still feel like I could get lost in this soup. And that, Estelle, is why you have a map and compass. Compass, even. If you feel like you're losing direction, be sure to keep an eye on them. Yeah, good point. Okay, so we need to check just how far the fog spread on the roads. But, Chloe? Zen? You mind if we stop by my house and see how things are there? Yes. I'd be happy to stop by your home. Looks like I'll get a chance to visit sooner than expected, eh? Well, let's be off then. New style. Ba-na-na-na-na. Do-do-do-do-do. Threat letter K. Search for Ren. While we're talking about what to do next in the guild, Ren went off somewhere. Let's hurry and find her. Kita and Ren apparently went all over the East Block yesterday. Let's start our search there. Found her at the department store. Lost sight of her, but she can't have gone far. Let's search the area. Ren's in the museum. Let's catch her. Hopefully the camera doesn't start spinning. Lost sight of Ren again. Seems Ren left a hint. Do you know where the colorless fish are? The next hint is, do you know where the bitter, spicy, delicious store is? Are we getting close? Sweets that disappear if you leave them alone. Riddle game complete. To the landing port. Found Ren. The calling letter. Ren delivered a certain letter. It asked for a one-on-one meeting atop the Annenberg wall in the evening. Based on Ren's descriptions of the sender and the penmanship of the letter, it has to be Joshua. The meeting spot is atop the Annenberg wall at the Garoon Gate. Not much time until evening. I need to hurry. I met Kevin atop the wall. An Archaism suddenly appeared and attacked us. The sender wasn't Joshua after all. I won't forgive the one behind this. Let's go to the guild. Attending the tea party. Upon arriving at the guild, we saw that everyone was put to sleep, and there was an invitation of sorts. It read, I've taken the Duke and the girl. If you want them back, come attend our little tea party. Looks like the work of the ID remnants and probably the society too. We better get moving. Seems like Xseed will lead the way. To the West Block. The tea party seems to be taking place at the harbor. One of the new Arce engines is missing. I've got a bad feeling. Let's hurry on to the docks. Former Captain Almathia's operations ended in failure. This entire series of events was planned by Ren for the sake of testing the gospel. Ren named herself an enforcer and the Angel of Slaughter. Apparently the remnants of the Sky Bandits have appeared in Bose. Next up is Bose. Let's head to the landing port when we're ready. Fog area investigation. There's a possibility that this fog that suddenly covered the Rolent region is society-related. Let's investigate immediately. Let's do that. You know what I'm talking about? But I think it's a good place to leave off for next time. Gonna drop a save here. Over 49 hours of gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. So, thanks everyone for stopping by. And I shall see you all next time. That's it.
Word to your mother. Word to your mother.